Remember Voxiom IO? The fast-paced, voxel-style shooter that burst onto the scene and instantly captured the spirit of a true IO game. For a time, it felt like the future of the genre. Building, shooting, high-stakes PvP, it had it all. But look at Voxiom today. The servers are quieter. The community, though dedicated, is frustrated. This isn't the vibrant world that the fans remember. So, what happened? How did a game with so much potential, so much love, fall into such an unfortunate decline? I got some 4 things how this game gets to suffer this kind of downfall. Alright, I just recorded this clip and here's what the server looks like by now. Anyway, the first, and perhaps most critical issue, is the developer going silent. In the world of web-based gaming, the lifeblood of any EO title is constant interaction, transparency, and frequent updates from its creator. Players need to know that the world they are investing time into is being cared for. But for months, the solo developer, known as Thriver, has been almost a ghost. Dude is virtually gone missing, especially within the most important hub for the community, the official Discord server. Imagine this, a ship in a storm where the captain just walks away from the wheel. I don't know how to say this but, man, without an official presence, there's no roadmap, no bug fixes, and no reassurance. He was last seen in August 22, 2024. Even worse, last time the game updated was June 3, 2024. Dude, this lack of communication created a massive vacuum. And in that vacuum, problems didn't just stay stagnant, they festered, trust eroded, and the community was left to wonder if they were playing a dead-end game. But he's not inactive in Discord since the very date, but he isn't always in his own server. Not gonna lie, I dunno why I'm lagging whenever I tagged somebody with a K cuz Jesus H Christ, my laptop sucks. Well, this is where the speculation starts to get heavy, and it centers around another title, Cube Realm IO. I was not aware of this, despite that it's always on the main menu, but most of the community already know for a fact that it's from the same solo developer, but it's a more elaborate, persistent world-style game. It's a project with a much broader scope, and that's where the friction lies. It's literally a complete Minecraft wannabe, no other inspirations combined. By this HUD.
It's a runway. Oh, there they are. Oh wait, no, it's a different person. Hey man, hi dude. Oh wait, my chat's off. Follow me. Get some shady stuff in here. Don't kill me. I'm actually stuck in here. Oh my god, it's that dude. It's the dude I was trying to hunt down with my empty fist.
Oh my god, there's another life. More signs of intelligent beings off in the distance, or maybe not so intelligent. I shouldn't make any assumptions. Yo, but just as soon as I knew them, they're gone. They've run off into the Badlands, most likely to never return again.
I could only assume that the portion of the Voxiom community had long speculated that the resources, time, and creative energy that should have been poured into Voxiom were instead diverted to this newer, shinier game. Was Voxiom merely a testing ground? Was it just a way to refine the technology and physics for what would eventually become Cube Realm? Regardless of the Thriver's actual intentions, the perception in the community is devastating. They feel like a promising game was left to rot because the creator moved on to the next big thing. I wonder what was he thinking about his decision about abandoning the first IO game he created. The lack of Thriver's attention for the game had since led to 2 fatal flaws that actively pushed the remaining players out a door to Cancun. First, the hackers became rampant. Yes, the fricking immature kids that has good gaming chair. Without consistent anti-cheat updates or a lot of active in-game moderators, the game became a playground for scripts. Skilled and casual players who spent a lot of time mastering the mechanics were suddenly being deleted by aimbots, speed hacks, and wall hacks. When the effort you put into getting better is instantly negated by someone hitting a single button, why bother playing? Hackers ruin a game faster than any other single factor. I mean, look at this shit. This some finest AI client you have ever seen. And hey, bringing this clip up doesn't mean I endorse these things. If you follow what this kid did, you will also be branded as a kid who need AI script cuz they can't handle an FPS game. It's kinda stupid when he said, "Time to get serious," when he actually mean that it is time to tune up his AI client. And look, this is finest garbage, and peep the auto-send message every time he pawns everyone in their spawn. Second, oh well, and this one is just baffling, and that is the Facebook login error. For a significant chunk of the player base, this error meant they literally could not log into their existing account that is linked to Facebook. Imagine having hundreds of hours of progress, skins, and stats, only to be locked out by a broken social button that neither Thriver, nor the Facebook, didn't even bother to fix. Man, my certain guys in Discord had since quitted cause of the very same error. I never even get to play with them, by being in the same team or just dueling each other, not even once. I can only assume how many people simply gave up in frustration, watching their hard-earned progress being locked out by the error forever. It effectively erased a massive portion of the game's popularity almost overnight or something. Finally, let's talk about why people stopped coming back. A massive problem is the total lack of updates. Without fresh content, new game modes, new weapons, or even a lot weapon skins or simple weapon balance tweaks, the meta became stagnant. The gameplay loop became repetitive, and player engagement dropped off a cliff because there was nothing new to look forward to. Even worse, we got the sweats. Yes, the most hyper-dedicated vets who spent a pile of hours on other FPS games before they even ever touched Voxiom. This created an insurmountable skill gap. If you're a new player trying this game for the first time, or a returning player who's a bit rusty, you are instantly thrown into lobbies with the movement gods who will absolutely crush you before you can even get started once you got out of the spawn point base or place a block. If you ever been in Arsenal or Diddy Forces in Roblox before, you know the pain very damn well. The game has become an unwelcoming environment, acting as a massive barrier to any potential new growth. When I said that, doesn't mean it was the very reason why I had multiple hiatuses in Voxiom. Then again, Diddy Forces really always have any possible way to make me play their game, even if I got banned there 3 months ago. The downfall of Voxiom.io is a textbook example of a great concept being abandoned right when it needed support the most. It's a sad fate for a game that provided so many of us with hours of heart-pounding fun. Do I still wish the best for Voxiom? Yes, absolutely. I truly wish that the game stays alive. I still hold on to the hope that one day, our boy Thriver comes back, fixes those critical bugs, tighten the anti-cheat system, add some good stuff and finally talks to the community again. I want to see those player numbers tick back up and see the return of the game's glory. Because Voxiom.io isn't dead, it's just sleeping. And all it needs is one good update to wake it up.